weekend we came out here and got a lot done. I didn't get any video, so I'm going to kind of go over everything that we did here. So first of all, after the wire was up, we came along and we made this frame, both ends. And basically what we did was we cut this piece right here, the header. On my miter saw, I went and I put it all the way over to the left or to the right, whichever. And it ended up being like 51 degrees or something like that. Cut that off. Then we nailed it up with those the fence nails, like the horseshoe nails. That's the best way I can describe it. They're U nails. Then we came in and we put in these door frames right here. And they go all the way down to the bottom of the 2x6s, and they're screwed in. Then we came in and we took a 2x4 and it extended past the wire, made a mark where it met the wire, cut it off, nailed that in. Same thing with the rest of these. Now, the way that everything is screwed in here is we just took some blocks right there and we screwed everything together right there. Screwed that down to the 2x6. So, after the frame was in, I went along and I cut 2x4s and I ripped them with my table saw. Each of these long ones is where the two panels meet, and that's where you screw it together. Let me walk on out here. What we did was we started with the two panels on the top, this panel and this panel, and we have one long piece. You need two people to do this. You know, one person underneath holding this up, and then one person outside taking this screw. Here it is right here. These right here. And you basically screw it through the panel into the wood. And so now it's sandwiched. The wire is sandwiched between the panel and the wood. The amount that I did was every other section of wire. As you can see, I skipped a section, put one on. Skipped a section, put one on. Skipped a section, put one on. And that's it. So then you do your top. You do your top. Then you come here. You put the next piece underneath the top piece. This piece. This piece is underneath this piece. Same thing. Screw it in. Go on down. Very simple. It goes really quick. The reason I have the short pieces is one, stability, and also when we put our tennis netting up, I wanted a little extra to help hold the tennis netting in here. So that's that. This is the tennis netting that I'm using. It's nothing but an old tennis windscreen. As you can see, you can kind of see through it. They've got several kinds. That's an open mesh, and there's a closed mesh. You can actually order it, and I think it's like 50 cents a square foot. But what you do is you come in, you tuck it up underneath here. First you loosen the First you loosen these screws along the edge, all the way down. Then you tuck this up underneath it, all the way around. You come down to the bottom, you staple the bottom, and then you come and pull this just as hard as you can, and get it as tight as you can, and then staple it here. So it's pretty daggone tight. Now what I'm going to do today is come back, I'm going to put the other side on, and then I'm going to trim all this up with 1x4s. So it'll be nice and clean. And then I'll cut this out for the door. So that's that. So when I get this done, I'll cut another video.